Ontario Police Department, stalking by helicopter. And the City of Ontario is here, license 1302476. And here's the fake sun over me. And impossible light activity fills the hotel room while they're coming and asking about questions about drug programs. The demons that are gang stalking know that I'm not a drug addict. The demons that are monitoring my vagina know that I don't have any alcohol abuse issues. This is the Ontario Police Department flying right over my hotel room. Significant amplification, that's terrorism, while the sound of helicopter fills your room while you're under a fake sun. Remember, the Ontario Police are over by Ontario Police Department using vehicles for criminal purposes of stalking and surveillance at 12:53 in the afternoon, where this fake sun is on the opposite side of the sidewalk. Matter of fact, let's go look at it. So you are looking again at the department that's getting disbanded, and they are demons. When you saw them flying in the sky space right now, you're looking at what was amplified audible activity, demonic, what's relevant positioning, demonic, and what is stalking, crossing a path as you're looking at a demon-possessed person do it in the physical, and you're supposed to be confused with what their the significance of their activity. And that Ontario Police at 12:50 over here at Grocery Outlet, they were gang stalked, and that's how you know it, because it is currently 9:05 a.m. right now, and as I documented, the entity keeping the fake sun over my head and the Ontario Police, the white male with the mustache and the female that were engaged in stalking me at the grocery store under the fake sun, and the entity keeps the fake sun as I'm here at 12:53 in the afternoon, like I already captured on video. And you saw the Ontario International Airport that you were always looking at gang stalking me with the Ontario Police Department and the people of the state. Okay, the fake sun that's over this side, remember at 7:16 a.m., the fake sun is over the east end of this building. And the fake sun is at the same position reflecting off of this building, this window right here at 7:16 p.m. That's the Ontario Police stalking, and doing so, remember, while the people of the state, Driftwood Village was also gang stalking, while the fake sun is over me and that entire shopping plaza, as you're going to have the federal RICO case against the people of the state. This is a housing community, and they're gang stalking with the Ontario Police Department. And so is the City of Ontario. This is crossing path. While the Ontario Police Department are gang stalking with them, it's the City of Ontario sharing in that criminal pattern of conduct. And this is the entity that is monitoring vaginas while they're providing housing services. And this is what the City of Ontario and Simba share in. Remember, Simba's here under the fake sun at 1:47 p.m. The City of Ontario is gang stalking with them, and City of Ontario is a published partner. This is the prosecution of the City of Ontario and Paul Leon's removal from office. They are using money to engage in criminal conduct and calling it housing services with the people of the state, 8ZCV089. And this is where the City of Ontario is gang stalking. And my room is also filled with impossible light activity. And that's Kevin of the City of Ontario with, I want to be clear, IVRS, supposed program for drug use, for drug abusers and alcohol abusers. They're criminals engaging in gang stalking. Okay, whether they call themselves meth addicts, drug addicts, and helping people, they're all demon alike. With the corrupt Ontario Police Department who just flew over my hotel room, where you know there's impossible light all up here. That's all impossible light. That's speaking to the malice of the gang stalking patrons, stalking with ongoing earthquakes while they're housekeeping, while they're walking, while they're opening and closing their doors. That's sensational activity while the Ontario Police is engaging in exactly what they did at 6 o'clock in the evening. Son, you just saw it over the same part of the building. This is where it's at 6:03, where the Ontario Police is engaged in targeting me specifically, knowing what's going on with my vagina. This is why the Ontario Police is being disbanded, and so does the entire government that's gang stalking, and the people of the state. 2315 South Euclid Avenue is gang stalking, and so is the City of Ontario while they come to my hotel room facilitating domestic terrorism and psychological torture. And their audible activity is under the form of, oh, do you have any interest in the programs that we have to offer today? And as I capture the fake sun, I go back in my room, and it's an earthquake, sensational activity, and amplified audible activity while the Ontario Police are still gang stalking in helicopters, just like they are, by the way, at Starbucks, where the Ontario Police committed kidnapping pursuant to criminal summoning. They're going to federal prison, and this is where they engaged in kidnapping on September 25th, 2022, and this is the evidence of what are demons working, remaining visiting, and conducting housing service provisions by the City of Ontario. Paul Leon gang stalking me and exposing what is criminal misuse of resources to facilitate terrorism, stalking by the police, by the government. These are a bunch of demons whose hotel room has been paid for to keep me under surveillance. It's all relevant positioning. All right, this is POC, and under this shaded structure, I took pictures of what you'll see in pulsable light stretching across my ceiling onto the wall, just like you see outside on the building. This is where the fake sun was at 11, at 12, 1 o'clock in the afternoon after I returned from the grocery store yesterday, where the same Ontario Police Department was gang stalking me. They're so obsessed, they follow me and stalk me in and throughout the grocery store. That's why they were in the parking lot under the fake sun over my head. This is POC. That is 9:09 a.m. The entity is maintaining this fake sun, as you know, until after 7 p.m. The fake sun is in the same exact position while I'm at a different room on the same property. This is stalking under the fake sun, which a police department is engaged in, a police department that committed multiple kidnappings, and they're going to be disbanded, and gang stalking police officers are going to federal prison. All right, it's currently 9:09 a.m. This is criminal conduct that the property is going to be prosecuted for, that the city of Ontario is facilitating, and it's exposing public corruption. But there are very specific people, like the people of the state committed kidnapping, who are systematically monitoring, who are engaged in what is obstruction of justice tactics. And the entity is, I want to be clear, maintaining ceaseless psychological torture, harassment, and terrorism. Okay, while they're gang stalking me inside of this hotel room. This is 9:10 a.m. This is POC. Watch the fake sun move as I move at the same entrance where I remain, and I'm capturing this same environment while the gang stalking housekeepers are causing earthquakes at 4 p.m. while they're engaging in what is surveillance. Okay, that's POC. And just to be clear, let me show you the impulsive light activity, because everybody else at this venue is also gang stalking while the city of Ontario is monitoring as they drive off of the property. Okay? That's psychological torture. You're going to prosecute for that. And this is Paul Leon's criminal conduct. He's providing monies to engage in and maintain, facilitating terrorism. This is POC. All right, that's domestic terrorism. And monitoring, surveillance, stalking an American citizen as a government body and contact with the population are filled with sex offenders. And they are delighted that the government is monitoring a woman. They all get to observe and maintain knowledge, corporate knowledge about my vagina, while sex offenders are gang stalking in California. This is POC. This is impossible light activity. It's demonic. And you also know that the city of Ontario, everybody on the 60 freeway, the entire business mobile, its employees and customers are stalking, including as they stalk in the path with knowledge of what's going on with me while they fill up their gas tank. Okay, that's POC. It is currently 9:11 a.m. This is supernatural. There's no light that's manifesting in the shade like that. This is demonic, and it's the hard evidence of surveillance, which the Ontario Police Department, again, the intellectually impotent, provide an easy means to prosecute them and diagnose them. POC.